Hello, my name is Peter Parfitt and welcome to the New Brit Workshop. I got with me today a very special guest. He's actually in the area doing some of his proper work as Mr. Bessey UK. It's Mike Clegg, and I've managed to persuade him to drop in on the New Brit Workshop. Hello, Mike.
Hello, Peter. Good to see you.
And what have you got for us today, Mike?
Well, I've got three new products to show you today, Peter. Well, one of them is an improvement on the previous version, and two are new products. The first one, and the most popular one at the moment, seems to be the new gear clamp by Bessey. And the beauty of this is that the handle is enclosed within the rail, giving you the chance to use it in very restricted areas.
Right, we'll see a demo of that in a minute.
Okay.
Yep, okay.
The second one I've got to show you is just an update on our famous KR Revo clamp. It's now called the KRE Revo clamp. Bessey have reversed the internal casting on the moving head the other way and actually put a bow in there as well to absorb the stress. Some users aren't quite as accurate as they'd like to be, so tend to try and put a little bit more force on the clamp. So this will allow for that, and it's actually increased the clamping force from 6,000 to 7,000 Newton meters. The other feature of this is when you've actually done your clamp up and you just want that extra little tweak, you can actually put a 6mm Allen key into the end of the handle and just give it that extra twist. The other item we have today, which has just landed in the UK in the new catalogue, is the new TL bar clamp. And this is based on the original pipe clamp. So where people like to buy their own clamping heads and then try and find some gas barrel of certain lengths to make their own clamp, Bessey have actually integrated it into a clamp itself with an all steel bar in different lengths, ready made out of the catalogue. The other key feature of the TL clamp from Bessey is that on the moving head, instead of having a ring, pin and a chain, the actual moving head has 5 spring-loaded steel shims in it, which you can just literally run up and down the rail, which is a lot easier to use. Plus also it opens to the end of the rail, so increases your clamping capacity.
So the gear clamp is next then, Mike?
Yeah, so the new gear clamp, as outlined, comes in 4 different sizes. It comes in a 6-inch, 12-inch, 18 and 24-inch. It is for working in restricted areas where you just can't get a normal clamp in. So if I was to take this application where I need to clamp internally, if I use a conventional F-clamp to get into this corner, I might have a bit of battening or something I need to do internally. As you can see, I've got a problem here where I'm trying to...
Because your knuckles are hitting this and
turn the handle.
in the way, isn't it?
So it's quite hard to actually clamp that up. Yeah. And, you know, if it was in a tighter corner, you know, you've got a problem there as well. So where the new gear clamp comes into play is in an application like this. Because the handle is parallel to your hand, it's no problem at all. So you can
I notice you've got a quick release there as well.
Yeah, so when you want to undo it, because you've put the pressure on with your hand, you just need to loosen it off with your hand very slightly, press the button and release. But as you can see, you can get right into, you know, corners.
Brilliant. And where else is it useful?
The clamp is also very useful for using in a restricted area within your workshop or fit in a kitchen fitters, etc. Because when you're using a conventional hand clamp, obviously the problem you have if you're working is you keep banging your hip on the handles. They're always in the way. You know, if you try and use it upside down to try and compensate for this, you know, it's very awkward to set up, but you've still got your handles. So with the Bessey gear clamp, obviously with the same application in your restricted area, once you've done the clamp up, you can still work with your power tools, etc., and you're not banging your hip or your elbow on the handles of the clamp. So it's quite compact to work around with a power tool.
Well, Mike, I'm really grateful for you dropping in today and taking up so much of your time when I know you're a busy chap. When am I next going to see you? When's the next show?
Well, the next major show for me is the D&M Show in October, which we've done for the last 20 years. All of the products will be on offer at the D&M Show in October with some special show offers, and that show runs from Friday to Sunday.
And I think I'm going to visit you on the Saturday in the morning.
And it'll be lovely to see you.
Thank you very much. Thanks to Mike for doing this today, and thank you for watching. Take care. Goodbye.